Apprentice, you've reached Nar Shaddaa safely. Good. Don't let the glittering towers fool you. Misery and desperation rule the slums below. And desperation can drive people to many things. Remember that in your attempts to recover the artifact here.
Recover it from where?
Any idea where I should start?
In this case, the who is more important than the where. The artifact, a pendant called the Eye of Tulak, belongs to the Sith Lord Palladius. He's lived here many years, converting Nar Shaddaa's poor and suffering into zealous followers. His own cult.
Impressive.
He sounds like a very cunning man. I admire that.
Cunning, devious, persuasive, yes, and atrociously stubborn. Palladius leads his cult from seclusion, but you can draw him out. I've contacted 2 of his former cult members. They're in hiding now, fearing retribution, but hungry for revenge. They should prove useful.
And the price for their help?
How did you convince these fools to help?
I have encouraged their cooperation with the assurance that once Palladius is gone, the cult is theirs to lead.
Can I make it mine?
Circumstances change, of course. Do whatever you feel is necessary with Palladius and his cult. The artifact is all that matters.
Accept. And 24. I did stop. If you're noticing a difference, I stopped and got some gear, so that's why she looks different. You don't need to see me getting gear. Team gear.
Vehicle pads are currently open for business.
I don't trust large places like this. Just to get here.
Oh, Destress, dear brutish Destress. And Riley, so beautiful and intelligent. You were like children to me, which is why it pains me to do this.
You can cut the act, Palladius. You never cared about any of your children.
We don't need a tyrant for a father.
Ah, well said. Marvelous last words. Truly, I expected nothing less, which is what makes this so hard. Now, if you'll excuse me, my other children would like to play with you.
No, you guys are useless.
What have we here? The cavalry, looks like. Appreciate the help, but I had it under control.
You did nothing.
Embarks, prize warparen, swase ikbus,
Go
karadida.
ahead, eat him.
Easy,
That's how you eat him.
Mistress. This isn't some holo you're talking to. My lord.
Ooh, she's right to bow,
You would be
Destress.
wise to follow her lead.
Course,
Can I
my
recruit
lord.
her?
Sorry. There was a lady Sith a while back, Darth Sash. Said she'd send someone to help us out. You it?
In a manner of speaking.
Palladius has something I need. And if helping you will get it for me, then yes.
Good, because it makes me sick to think Palladius is out there while I'm cooped up in this rat hole.
Palladius built his empire on the backs of the poor. Said he'd save them from their miserable lives.
Said we'd make a, what's it, a mighty sword and strike against our enemies? It was all lies. It was all lies. But you win the support of the poor, you knock Palladius's legs out from under him.
Any suggestions?
How do I win the love of these poor, downtrodden souls?
What Palladius did was find the biggest, most vicious gang on the block and crush them. Right now, the gang's the Crates, named after the Crate Dragon on Tatooine. Their leader, Sabin, thinks he's descended from one. Take out Sabin, and the masses will see you as a regular hero.
He'd better be tough.
He'll need to be a dragon if he hopes to stand against me.
With all respect, taking out the crates wins you followers only until the next gang rises up. But there may be another way. A plague called the Rot afflicts the poorest of Nar Shaddaa's poor. But it can be cured, and the person who does so will be regarded not just as a hero, but as a prophet.
Tell me how.
What exactly does this entail?
The cure to the Rot is owned by Titus Neutronics. You'll have to steal it from their warehouse, then distribute it.
Oh. Ooh. You know what? I'm gonna do some research. I want to know if, you know, like SWTOR followers. Okay. Get a counselor. Knight. Bounty Hunter. Imperial Agent. Sith Inquisitor. Oh. Okay, so it doesn't matter which one. Alright. I was just trying to see if...
I think I'll stick with the killing.
The direct approach. I like it. The crate's lair is in the Corellian sector. Crush their leader, and the masses will take notice.
Oh, I get both. Nice! And level 25. And I get the thingy here. Heavy armor. I don't use. I use what, light? Yeah, I use light armor. I was thinking maybe if which one ever you chose, that's the one that you went with, but apparently it just doesn't matter. Or, you know, like, I was under the impression that if I went with her story, then her side, you know, her choices, and she would be my follower, you know, be like the first time you choose your follower, which would be nice. But, apparently neither one of them become a follower, so it doesn't matter. Personally, I'd rather have her. I'd rather have her. He's bloodthirsty, but disobedient. She sounds like she would follow whatever I say. I want that. I want that in a person. There we go, this is going better. Oh, for God's sakes, get up, Kimball. Are you saying it was merely a setback?
My lord, I wanted to apologize for Destrus earlier. He was out of line.
I love it when you grovel.
At least one of you knows her place.
I have a great deal of respect for you. I just wanted you to know that. You radiate a power that Palladius, for all his ranting and demanding, never did.
Why, thank you.
I'm glad you noticed.
Anyway, if we want to make a stab at taking over Palladius' cult, we need a real headquarters. Somewhere you can speak, hold meetings. I hope you don't mind, but I took the liberty of finding a place.
Good work.
You've done well. Now, tell me about this place.
The place is called the Strel House, for a charity worker named Dakin Strel. The people look to him as a leader. He's been dead nearly a decade, but his name still means something. And I thought it couldn't hurt to have his name associated with yours.
It'll do.
If it gets me away from this place, fine.
Let's see. Boots. We'll go with those. And 26. Meet Destrus and Riley. Where are they at? So if I go out.